As we move into a new month, we also move into a new segment. Nick Lynch here again.
Rocco Coppola along with you.
And welcome to a brand new NBA segment here on Top of the Line as the push to the playoffs are on and teams are looking to clinch either a playoff spot, the 1 seed, or to get a last-minute play-in tournament spot. So with that being said, first of all, Rocco, welcome back to Top of the Line. It's so great to have you back on the show with us.
Yeah, the house that we built, I'm back on top of the line. And ladies and gentlemen, never say never.
Okay. Well, with that being said, we will jump right in with the New York Knicks as their struggles continue. They have injuries. Jalen Brunson, Julius Randle, and OG Anunoby all injured for the Knicks.
I mean, yeah, you look at the injuries for the Knicks. They've really started to pile up as the games have been going on, as the season gets into the second half. You see there's really not much continuity that there was before with the Knicks. There's no chemistry that they had. With OG, they looked almost unstoppable. Here we are now, Brunson getting hurt left and right. Can't carry the team on his own. So the other people got to step up and help him out because we saw Brunson got hurt the other night and didn't look good. For a second, I was getting Rodgers flashbacks from the beginning of the NFL season, but it's just that's not good, man. You got to make sure your guys are playing good. And there's nothing else the Knicks can do except wait till they get healthy.
Yeah, right. Also, in order to be a good team, you have to stay healthy. And, that's why, you see the Milwaukee Bucks doing well every season.
Staying healthy is what gets you far in this type of game.
Celtics, I mean, look at them. They're first in the East almost every season. The Knicks at 12.5 games back. They're fourth in the Eastern Conference. And but they will get some help as Julius Randle is close to a return and Jalen Brunson is still questionable for the Knicks.
I mean, Julius Randle, you look at what he's done the last, really, I'd say since he came to New York, he's just all of a sudden become a good player, and he's been very important to how this team functions. Him and Brunson are a top 10 duo in the league. I said it. But when you look at Julius Randle, he makes a big difference. And I'm saying a big difference to the point where, he's an all-star. And, I mean, yeah, he made it this year. Just didn't play because obviously he got hurt. But you see how important he is to this team, Nick. There's a reason why he's still here. There's a reason why he got the contract. There's a reason why he's Julius Randle.
Totally. But next we move to the Battle of Los Angeles. The Lakers beat the Clippers. The Lakers were down 19 points at the start of the fourth quarter, and LeBron James pushes the Lakers all the way back to win.
Yeah, nice way to unveil your new logo, Clippers.
Yeah, but, it will be the Clippers' final home game against the Lakers at Crypto.com Arena, as they will move into the new Intuit Dome for next season. But speaking of the Clippers, they're, like you said, new logo, new jerseys for next season. As we have the dark blue jerseys will be the away jerseys, the white will be the home, and then the red jerseys for the Clippers will be the alternates. And it's kind of a rebrand of the Los Angeles Clippers. I'm kind of interested to see that fan section called The Wall at the Intuit Dome works next season. It's going to be interesting.
I mean, yeah, the logo, I get it, has been critically criticized on social media, and the same thing for the jerseys. But I think they look nice. I think they look very good. The logo represents what a Clipper is. A Clipper, guys, it's not like a paper clip. We're talking a ship that you sail on the boat, like the ones that you got a wheel and stuff. That's what we're talking about. And now that logo does a better job of representing it in a nice and unique way. The uniforms look great, too. I like the blue, the white. Do they have a red?
Yes, they do have a red.
The red also. Yeah, now it just hit me. The red looked very good, too.
Yeah.
So I think, hey, they want to turn a page, go ahead. This is the way to do it.
And thank you for clarifying to all of us what a Clipper is, because I actually didn't even know that myself. But the jerseys are nice. I'm not really in love with the logo that much.
It'll grow on people.
Yeah. But now we have LeBron James on Saturday night reaching 40,000 points, sets a new milestone. He's the all-time NBA leading scorer, and now it is the first time in NBA history that someone has reached that milestone of 40,000 points.
I mean, LeBron at his age still continues to chase history, time in, time out. He's just inevitable at this point. Still playing at a high level. He's going to play with Bronny real soon. I mean, what else is there left to say about LeBron?
Yeah.
Just one of the greatest of all time. If not, you could argue the greatest of this generation. LeBron continues to play like this every year, it's like Father Time is losing against LeBron right now. And until LeBron wants to hang it up, he might not ever lose to Father Time.
I agree. I think LeBron still has another few years left in him.
He's entered that Brady era where Father Time didn't beat Brady.
45.
Yeah, guys, Father Time didn't beat Tom Brady. Tom Brady beat Father Time for years and let Father Time have a freebie when he retired.
Right. So now we move to the games of the week as the Boston Celtics take on the Phoenix Suns Saturday night on ABC. And then on Sunday, NBA Sunday Showcase, the Milwaukee Bucks head to LA to play the Clippers at 3 o'clock on ABC. And then Tuesday night, TNT doubleheader, the Philadelphia 76ers and the New York Knicks. And then the Timberwolves and the Clippers at 10. And then on Wednesday, the Denver Nuggets against the Miami Heat at 7:30, an NBA Finals rematch, and then the Lakers and the Sacramento Kings at 10 on ESPN. And then on Thursday, the Suns and the Celtics rematch at 7:30, and then at 10 o'clock, the Dallas Mavericks head to OKC to play the Thunder. It's going to be an interesting week in the NBA.
So many good games. I can't wait.
Yeah, that Suns-Celtics matchup, that could be... Do you think it could be a finals preview?
I'm going to go no. Listen, Milwaukee, I don't think they're going to get to the finals with Doc Rivers. He'll be exposed soon enough. It happens every year. I don't think he'll win a ring this year. Maybe never. Going forward, the Bucks just don't seem like that team that they can just get over the hump. I get it. They won with Mike Budenholzer a few years ago, but that was like an anomaly season. Obviously, a ring is still a ring. But you can't really do much better after that with that coach. Griffin wasn't that good. Doc Rivers never been that good. So unless he gets carried by Dame and Giannis, I see no championship for Milwaukee this year. When New York gets healthy, listen, put my bias aside. Knicks are still a very good team when healthy.
I
So
agree.
watch out when they get healthy.
All right.
I'm just thinking maybe it could be the Mavericks here. Could be the Celtics. The Celtics are just, they look nearly unbeatable.
It could be anybody's year.
Could be
really,
anybody. Could be
in the
anybody.
NBA.
Cavaliers, don't count them out. There's so much heavyweights in this. There's like little fish and there's great white shark. There's little raptor and a big T-Rex. How are they going to fare up against each other in the playoffs? Is Jimmy Butler going to turn up again? Is Nikola Jokic going to win another MVP? I can't wait, man.
Well, unfortunately, we are out of time on the NFL today, but don't leave because when we return, Noah and Matt will go over what happened this week in college basketball and later the Premier League with Marco and Andrew, so stay right here on Top of the Line.
Hello and welcome back to Top of the Line. Today we'll be covering the conference tournaments, bubbles bursting, bids stolen, and jubilation and heartbreak. There is nothing like it. Let's hit it. Let's start with the tournament we are most excited for. For me, it's the Mountain West. Usually a 1 or 2 bid league now has a chance for 5, 6, or even 7 teams in the big dance. This tournament will have so many implications. Keep a close eye on New Mexico, Nevada, and University of Nevada, Las Vegas. They are all scrapping for a few wins to get into the tourney. Noah, have your eye on any conference or player?
I don't really have my eye specifically on anyone because I am pretty positive at this point that I think Texas is going to win this whole thing not Texas, sorry, Houston. They're so close to each other. But I think Houston easily gets this done, and I really have no surprises here, but any team could make a run, like you said. Nevada, I think they can make a good run, but we'll all just have to see. I mean, it's March Madness, it's miracle season, so I think Houston will run away with it, but there's always going to be some upsets.
Okay, Noah, I want you to give me a prediction on a team that may steal a bid, a team on the outside looking in that can make some noise and win the conference tourney. Who wouldn't be in the tournament without doing so? Who can forget that Georgetown team who was awful and won the tournament and got it in with a losing record? My pick is Ohio State. They got some juice right now. What do you think, Noah?
Matt, so my pick here is going to be Alabama. They're a good team. They've gotten really beaten down by some very good teams. But, I think they can make some noise. I think they can make it to the Sweet 16, maybe even the Elite 8. And I mean, we'll just have to see truly, but I think Alabama has a lot of juice behind them right now. I think they're a great, well-functioning team. I think offense and defense has been working for them. And, I truly think they will make a good run in this. Like I said before, and I will say it again, Houston is going to take this whole thing. But, Alabama could make a great run, and I could very well see it.
Well, that's all for college basketball this week, but don't move. Next up is Andrew and Marco on the Premier League.
Hello, I'm Marco Baldino,
And I am Andrew Mirzaaghasi.
and we'll be covering this week's games in the Premier League and recent news from around the world.
So to start off with Premier League, we had the Manchester Derby, and it is a Man City victory with 3-1 on the table. And this is what I kind of expected from Man City and their performance, scoring multiple goals as well. I am pretty happy with this result.
Yeah, I think it was a pretty dominant performance for Man City because Man United did get the first goal, with Rashford scoring like a Puskas-worthy goal. It was unbelievable. But then for like the rest of the game, they just try to defend the whole time and like park the bus. But you got to realize that doesn't work really anymore, and especially against Man City, who's constantly attacking. They're eventually going to get their goals, and they get 3 in a row right there.
Yeah, they ended up getting 3, 2 by Foden and 1 by Haaland in like near like the last minutes of the game. So not only did they tie it, but they got victory and then they secured it. So I'm pretty happy with this result. Hopefully this attitude can continue on their way. However, they are versing Liverpool.
That's the game to watch.
That is a
that's
definite
very
game.
important for the title, the Premier League title right there.
It is. It depends on who wins. It's going to be a very important game.
All right, who do you got though?
I'm
what
really.
you got for the score and everything?
If it had to come down to worst being worse, I would say it ends up being a tie. I do want Man City to win, but Liverpool is good as well, so probably 1-1.
I was thinking about actually doing the same thing. I was honestly thinking of a 1-1 draw, maybe 2-2. I was thinking it's just going to end in a draw for...
Yeah, just because I know that both teams are good. Liverpool obviously being first, so I honestly just think it's just going to end up being a tie, so...
Yeah, but I am excited for...
I am also
upcoming
very
game.
excited for that game as well. So we would have our standings for the Premier League. In first place, Liverpool with 63 points. Second would be Man City with 62 points. In third place would be Arsenal with 58 points. Fourth place, Aston Villa with 55 points. And in fifth place, we would have Tottenham with 50 points.
No, I honestly think it's either going to be Liverpool or Man City who wins the league this year.
Yeah, it
It's
really
gotta
depends. Yeah, because they're really neck and neck at this point. And then, especially coming up with March 10th, that's going to be a very important game to see who wins.
Yeah.
So we would have transfer news. So what do you want to bring to the table?
So we have a couple of transfer news to talk about. Osimhen, the Napoli striker, who's been doing really good last year and this year in Serie A, I feel like is likely to make a move in the summer transfer window. Maybe like Arsenal or PSG are looking at him, getting him.
So does he have any deal money wise of how much?
I mean, I didn't hear anything about that, including money, but just the teams eyeing him.
So who knows? Maybe not. So
And
let's see.
The Saudi League, Premier League stars such as Kevin De Bruyne, Mo Salah, Van Dijk, Alisson, and so many others. But you realize how all of these are all stars and all experienced players, all much older.
Yeah, they're more experienced.
They're just trying to make the Saudi League I guess I feel more popular with these stars. I feel most likely the one to go to Saudi League would be Mo Salah in this occasion, because I feel it's been talking about for a while about him going there, but really I don't see any other players, especially Kevin De Bruyne. I don't think I see him going there, ending his career there.
Yeah, maybe not, but it's kind of weird that the Saudi League is trying to get all these big names on their they're trying to put all these big names on it to make it more popular.
Yeah.
I can kind of see that, but some of these players that you mentioned, I highly doubt they can even go to the Saudi Arabia League.
Yeah, I mean they might just go for the money too.
That's also true, but we don't even know.
And Man United opened offers for Anthony. I'm surprised Man United would still want him. I mean, I don't feel he's been doing much while he's been there. I'm surprised they would still want to open an offer for him. Maybe it's not going to be that good, but we'll see.
I don't know. It's up to the team on what they do with him, honestly. Because if he hasn't been doing much, so honestly, it's up to them.
And now Real Madrid reached a verbal agreement with Alphonso Davies, agreeing to him join the team. And I feel it's definitely gonna happen. Alphonso Davies going to Real Madrid. So like, look at the future squad of Real Madrid and like the players they're gonna have on their team.
Yeah, honestly,
Very lots
Real
of young
Madrid is
talent.
really packing heat when it comes to these. They got like Mbappe now.
Yeah, they're gonna get Mbappe. They're gonna get Alphonso Davis. They're gonna have like Bellingham and Vinicius Jr. Like that's like, and like everyone else. They're gonna Toni Kroos. I think Real Madrid are gonna try to re-sign him too. It's just unbelievable
It
squad.
might actually be an unstoppable force, honestly.
Yeah.
Especially how Mbappe had perform in like other leagues, like especially during World Cup where he would like
Yeah.
solely try to keep up with Argentina, but however it wasn't enough. But seeing Mbappe's performance in that, it really shows that he can do something and is going to be very powerful
Oh yeah.
with the Real Madrid team. So I have high hopes for them.
And in other news, Paul Pogba has been banned for 4 years for doping. I couldn't believe like he would be doing that, but apparently like he was caught like he was like caught like having it on him like in a game that he didn't even play in. Like he was an unused sub in that game, and yeah, the 30-year-old's is not gonna be playing for 4 years.
That's kind of unfortunate that he had to go to that certain length just to play, and he was an unused substitute, so he didn't
like,
play at all.
Juventus got him because like look, Juventus is now like a pretty young team. He was supposed to bring like the skill, like the experience to the team, but like he couldn't fulfill any of that and only played just a few games.
Only just a few games, and he got like 4 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years for doping.
4 years. That's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Can't believe it, man. Thanks for watching. Tune in next week for a recap of NFL and college basketball games and the continuing coverage of the Premier League. All this and more on the next episode of Top of the Line.